Welcome to Home Buying Made Easy, the podcast where we pull back the curtain on mortgages, real estate, and everything the big banks hope you never figure out. I'm Rachel, co-host and producer of the show. Let's get to it.
Welcome to Home Buying Made Easy. We are here on another episode to share any information we can about busting myths, because this is Mythbuster Monday. I am Michael. I have Rachel here. She's going to present us with a myth, because that's what she does on Mondays. She's always like, what's a good myth? I don't know about a myth. What's the myth?
Well, sometimes
it's like telling lies. Why are you telling lies every Monday?
Well, sometimes they're based off of things that people actually believe.
Oh.
That's where
I thought maybe you're just lying on Monday.
No. It's not called Lying Monday. It's Mythbuster Monday.
Okay.
So,
well, I'm busting the myth.
We are clearing the air for our listeners.
Bust the myth.
Exactly.
I really want to use that.
Okay. Well, I think there's some copywriting issues with that. Okay. So today's myth that we're going to bust is that new construction doesn't actually need an appraisal because it's new construction.
That is definitely not true, because sometimes new construction thinks their house is worth more than what it's actually worth. The other piece of that is in new construction, sometimes the builder's not done with the house, and an appraiser needs to be able to see a finished product, or there's a certain percentage of the house that has to be finished in order for that appraisal to be done. So it is very important to get an appraisal so that you know that the house, like, I don't know if I don't think there's mortgage companies that are going to mortgage, like, hand you hundreds of thousands of dollars without an appraisal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, getting an appraisal is definitely a requirement. And if anybody tells you different, or if a builder tells you different, they're wrong.
They're wrong.
Now, if you got $500,000 in cash and you're buying a $500,000 house and you feel like paying for it, you can choose not to get an appraisal, I guess, if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think it's smart, but you probably should. You should probably at least know how much it cost, like, what is the value of what you're buying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my take.
Yeah. Okay. And if there's a lot of new construction in the Nashville area, just because of the growth and everything. So if somebody's coming to the Nashville area and want to get in contact with the right real estate agent in order to make sure they're making the best decision, getting all their bases covered and everything.
Oh, I got you. So I have some real estate partners that are killer, working with builders specifically, so that they can help you navigate through the whole process, and not only navigate, but they negotiate for you on your behalf. There was a real estate agent that was able to get $25,000 in concessions. Like, the builder paid all the closing costs, paid for a buy down, did all this stuff. Like, I was like, holy cow, that's a lot. And they got a killer interest rate too.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Okay.
So anyway, it can definitely happen. Feel free to reach out. I'll be glad to get you in contact with one of our real estate partners, and you can definitely find the right deal just for you.
Right. Yeah. And that's all I got for this Mythbuster Monday.
That's it?
That's it.
All right. If you want a free copy of our book, our newest book called Unlocked, it's all about transparency in the mortgage industry and helping you not pay for junk fees, feel free to reach out. I'll be glad to get a copy of that. You can pay shipping and handling, and then I'll just send you a copy. You can go to Amazon if you're willing to pay for it, but I mean, why do that when you could get one for free? Just pay shipping and handling. That's all. See you next time.
Okay, last episode, can I use my VA loan to purchase a fixer-upper?
Yes. We on a roll.
Yeah, those Mythbuster Mondays are short. They just, bust it and then get out. Yes.
Bust a myth.
Okay.
Non-myth busting.
Non-myth busting, but VA. VA non-myth busting.
Welcome to another episode of Home Buying Made Easy, specifically for veterans today, because we are talking about the VA loan. And I have Rachel with me. I'm Michael, and Rachel, my handy dandy producer, is sitting right over there off the camera. And we are talking through VA loans. What's your question of the day? Yeah, I saw you nodding your head like, I can't believe you said that again.
Yeah, because it's every single week.
Not every week.
Okay.
Just sometimes.
Anyways, the question that we got today is, can I use my VA loan to buy a fixer-upper?
Fixer-upper.
Yeah.
Yes. So there are some caveats. What I mean by that is there are certain lenders that will allow you to do what's called a renovation loan. And they do put limits on that. There used to be a lot more options in where you could do like a full renovation. Like you could take it down to the concrete if you wanted. And a lot of lenders kind of got rid of that. What they'll do now is they'll meet the similar guidelines to what an FHA renovation loan is. 203K is what that's called. They'll meet those similar guidelines where it's a government-backed renovation loan where you can get a certain amount of money, maybe $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, and you can maybe you want to get all new carpet or all new flooring, or you want to renovate the kitchen or renovate some bathrooms or put new appliances in, or like there's a lot of things like that you could definitely give a good facelift to an existing house. If you're wanting to like gut it, it's probably going to cost too much. Or go over the limit. That I should say, it's not about costing too much. It is going to cost too much, but you'll go over the limit that these lenders are allowing. Now, if you look at the VA guidelines are like, oh, sure, you can do a renovation loan and we'll do whatever. But the truth is, you got to have a lender that's willing to actually give you the money for that. And the lenders are pretty picky about doing renovation loans like that. They want to make sure that there's already an existing value and that you're going to be increasing that value by enough by doing, by doing this renovation loan. Yeah.
Any other advice on VA loan fixer-uppers?
Yeah, I think I personally think it's a wise investment, because you may be able to find that probably shouldn't say it this way, but that ugly kitchen, and you could renovate an ugly kitchen into a beautiful kitchen.
Yeah.
And maybe you're spending $10,000 getting new flooring in the kitchen and maybe new countertops or the backsplashes or whatever, or maybe you're getting some new appliances in there. Like, yeah, I think that there's definitely good value in doing renovation loans if you find the right house. Like if you're just going to buy a house and the house costs a lot of money and then you're going to renovate and you think you're going to get that extra value, that may not be the best choice. But if you're going to buy below market value and then you're going to renovate, like a lot of times older people will move out. They'll move in with family, or and maybe they've lived there for 30, 40 years and it just needs to be updated. It needs new flooring, and maybe it needs paint, and the kitchen's never been redone. And if that's the case, then a renovation loan would be perfect,
right?
Because you could get it usually below value, because the people that are selling it know, hey, we haven't done anything to it and we don't want to spend any money on doing anything to it. So they'll give you a better deal, better discount on the house, and then you can do the renovations yourself.
Wow.
That's a good deal.
That is a good deal. Okay. Do you have any connections with people who have closed on VA loan fixer-upper specifically?
Yeah. Connections like
real estate agents or a loan officer in mind.
Yes. So from a real estate partner perspective, yes, I have real estate partners that have found some really good deals for veterans to be able to do exactly what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got to be the right people. Veteran, like a veteran and his wife, or a veteran and her husband, either way, they have to be the right people, because they have to be able to see what the future is going to look like, not just what this ugly house looks like, right?
Yeah.
So that's important. But if they can see that, I have real estate partners that'll definitely help find those types of houses. They're all over the place.
Yeah.
As far as a loan officer, I definitely know a good team that you can go with. There's this guy, his name's Michael.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be me.
That's crazy.
And we do have definitely options for like multiple lenders that do renovation loans, and we can walk you through the whole process, make it super simple. We're completely transparent, tell you everything about how it works. That way it's super easy for you. If you have any questions, feel free, reach out to us. You can also get a copy of Home Buying Secrets for Veterans, which will tell you more information about everything VA loan. And we'll see you next time on Home Buying Made Easy.
That's a wrap on today's episode of Home Buying Made Easy. If something we covered today helped you see things differently, share this episode with one person who needs to hear it. You might just change their financial future. If you're ready to take your next step, our team is standing by. Call or text us directly at 615-499-6335. You can also reach us at michael@dendyteam.com or use the link in the show notes below. New episodes drop every Monday and Friday. Hit subscribe so you're always first in line. And if this show has brought you value, a 5-star review takes 30 seconds or less and helps more people find us. From our team to you, let's make home buying easy.